Caryn Chandler, Matt Roloff's wife, has announced her pregnancy. Caryn Chandler welcomed a baby boy into the world today. The news makes Matt Roloff delighted. Everything will be explained by me. Many viewers have kept tabs on Little People Big World star Matt Roloff for a long time. Millions of people have been enthralled by Matt's story, which begins on an Oregon farm and continues through the highs and lows of his own life. Fans can't get enough of the latest and greatest news, though. The announcement that Matt's wife, Caryn Chandler, is expecting a child. Not only that, though, the arrival of their handsome newborn boy is an even more momentous occasion, and we rejoice with them today. Let's go in and examine their remarkable journey together in more detail. Caryn Chandler met Matt Roloff, a major character on Little People Big World, for more than 10 years, while working on the family farm. Matt and Amy had been friends for a long time before Caryn and Matt were romantically involved. The two have been close ever after Matt's divorce, proving to followers that second chances can be powerful. Despite the difficulties they had in their personal and professional lives, Matt and Caryn's bond became stronger with the passage of time. Through all the highs and lows of their love journey, one thing has stayed constant: their steadfast support for each other. Matt has been loyal to his kids through thick and thin, and his admirers have seen him skillfully juggle his family life with his successful business endeavors. However, Caryn Chandler is the one person who has supported him through thick and thin. She has been an incredible stepmother to his children and his lifelong companion. The couple's lives took a dramatic turn in 2023 when they found out they were expecting a child. Fans and members of the Roloff family were stunned to hear that Caryn Chandler was expecting a child. Matt and Caryn finally shared the happy news that they were expecting a child after years of waiting. The joy this would offer the pair and the beginning of a new chapter in their lives made their fans very happy. It felt like a complete circle for Matt, who had intended to become a parent again, with Caryn at his side. Keeping her followers apprised of her pregnancy and the new baby's arrival was a regular part of Caryn's social media presence. Even Matt couldn't contain his enthusiasm. His excitement was contagious, and he frequently posted touching updates about how happy he was to meet his new little bundle of joy. Matt and Caryn started getting their house ready for the new baby as the due date drew near. The expectant parents' home was carefully planned to be warm and inviting for their new child. Everything they needed to welcome their new little one into the world was there, from baby clothing to nursery furnishings. Next came the moment of truth. The happy news of Matt and Caryn's new baby boy was announced today. Their love has deepened, and they are both filled to the brim with joy. As a loving father and stepfather, Matt is now blessed with the opportunity to welcome a new family member. So much love and care will be surrounding this tiny one. Holding his baby for the first time, Matt's excitement is palpable. Love and family are the things that count most in life, regardless of the difficulties we face. The experience of being a mother has been incredibly fulfilling for Caryn. Witnessing Matt's excitement has made this moment even more memorable, as has the immense joy she feels at becoming a mother again. In solidarity with Matt and Caryn, fans from all corners of the globe have been sharing in the couple's delight and excitement. With the arrival of their son, the Roloffs have garnered even more admirers who are eager to witness the future of this lovely family, who have long been an inspiration to many. Matt and Caryn are prepared to face the ups and downs of motherhood again with their new little bundle of joy. We hope they have the best of luck in the next phase of their lives, since their love for one another and their expanding family is an inspiration. Breakup and wedding cancellation, an update on Matt and Caryn's relationship. Among the many Little People Big World fans, the romance between Matt and Caryn has garnered the greatest attention. Matt made his connection with Caryn public shortly after he announced his divorce from Amy. Amy revealed in her book that Matt and Caryn's romance started as an affair. Their relationship blossomed into an engagement last year. Observers have noted that the pair is still having problems. Even in the last season, there were several points of contention between Matt and Caryn. Despite their earlier announcement that they will tie the knot in 2024, there have been no changes on this front as the year winds down. Is the nuptials still going ahead? A lot of people who watch Little People Big World know how proud the Roloffs are of their pumpkin farm. Their fervor for the event has persisted for years. Viewers were worried that Matt wouldn't be able to keep an eye on things, but he smiled and told them that the property will be hosting the pumpkin season in 2024. Fans were excited to learn Matt and Caryn's wedding plans when he made this news, but neither of them has addressed the issue in a public forum, be it online or off. To be more specific, followers haven't seen Caryn or Matt on each other's Instagram accounts in quite some time. Was the wedding called off because of this? The engagement announcement from Matt and Caryn was made quite a while ago. They announced their happy news to the world after 6 years of dating. But while they waited to construct their dream house, their plans were shelved. Matt has not given any updates on his prior statement on his marriage plans beyond the year 2024. A lot of people who watch Little People Big World are wondering whether Matt and Caryn are putting off planning their wedding until the following season. Choosing a location for their wedding was a problem for them in an earlier season. Even though Caryn planned a low-key party, Matt was not on board with the idea. They may still be having trouble settling on a course of action. Matt and Caryn may have decided to put their wedding off since there was a lot going on, like getting ready for fall. It is yet unclear to fans if the wedding has been called off or just postponed. They are hoping to receive some answers in the coming days. In your opinion, what is happening between Matt and Caryn? Is their desire to keep the details of their wedding a secret because they are too busy, or did they intentionally choose to keep it that way? Little People Big World's Matt Roloff talks about what's next. "Goodbye is something I dread," Matt said. "A lot of people think Little People Big World could be ending soon. The series may end with season 25 if there is no way for the show to resume." Given the current state of Little People Big World, Matt Roloff offers his speculation as to whether or not the show is truly winding down. The 62-year-old father of the Roloff family addressed inquiries about the continuation of their long-running reality program in a Facebook post that was published on April 26th. So yet, TLC has been mum about the show's future. The last episode of season 25 aired after the announcement. Following his announcement that he was free to voice his mind following the termination of his contract non-disclosure agreement with the network, Matt addressed speculation that the April 23rd season 25 finale of Little People Big World might be the series' final episode. Matt went on to say that the show's producers and his ex-wife Amy Roloff were aware for some time that their children had no desire to return to the program. Matt thinks that in order to make place for future specials, the network held off on identifying last week's program as the series finale. Despite his claim that the Roloff family completed our contract obligations and that filming ended in September of last year, the show's fate is still up in the air. Matt claims that in 2010 his family informed TLC that they were bored with performing and wanted to get back to running the farm and our normal lives. They were about to resign, but TLC talked them into doing travel specials and hosting weddings on the family farm. Everyone in the family is glad to be out of the spotlight for the first time in 19 or 20 years. But Matt's fiancée Caryn Chandler and a number of other relatives have come out and said they're done with acting. Matt thinks it's getting harder to make the same material as family members leave, even though the show was supposed to be about relationships. A sneak peek shows Matt and Amy Roloff fighting teasers for Little People. Big World suggests that Amy and Matt Roloff's relationship isn't always smooth sailing. The ex-couple is courteous, but there are obvious indications that they are still angry with each other. They are still active in one another's lives, even if they have moved on. You can watch Little People Big World Season 25 on TLC right now. Everyone can keep up with the latest happenings on Roloff Farms and more with this fantastic chance. With Zach and Tori Roloff's recent revelation that they would not be returning for any more episodes, this season has a melancholy undercurrent. Fans of Little People Big World may now visit the section of Roloff Farms that Matt Roloff first offered for sale. Instead of selling the land, which included the ancient Roloff house, to his kids or someone else, Matt chose to convert it into a vacation rental. His strategy for the company seems to be paying off thus far. Matt and Amy's first charity partnership goes south. The upcoming episode of Little People Big World will show how the noble partnership between Matt and Amy Roloff becomes a terrible nightmare. Such occurrences provide further context for the couple's troubled marriage, divorce, and subsequent relationship. The Roloff twins, Amy and Matt, host a charity event together once again. Despite their best efforts, conflicts emerge rapidly. When planning the party, choose a date is one of the initial hurdles. The scheduling is already a challenge, as Matt has to choose a day when the farmhouse is empty. When it comes to Amy Roloff and Little People Big World, Matt Roloff is quite forthright. Viewers should expect to witness more of this, as it appears like these two continue to draw out one another's worst qualities, even when they're attempting to do something positive. There can never be too many bosses and leaders. Amy confidently states her opinion and shows initiative. Matt Roloff shares your sentiments, which is the sole catch. Dramatic moments are guaranteed as these two attempt to outwit one another. For reasons that will become clear, Matt's whole family is opposed to his marriage to Caryn Chandler. Famous Little People Big World star Matt Roloff has been over the moon as of late. His 6-year girlfriend, Caryn Chandler, was finally the object of his proposal. But it seems like none of his kids are happy about it. Little People Big World's most recent 2 seasons made it quite clear that Zach, Caryn, and Matt's son and Tori, his wife, are feuding. Tensions rose after the farm deal fell through, but now it appears like Matt's whole family is against his accomplishing this major goal. Fans started to wonder why his family remained silent after he announced his engagement. Why do viewers believe Matt's relatives disapprove? Caryn Chandler and Matt Roloff's engagement is finally here. Viewers of Little People Big World have always questioned when the couple will tie the knot, given that they had been dating for 6 years. They intend to exchange wedding vows in 2024, as stated in the couple's statement. Despite this, Matt did not get any well wishes from his family members on social media. The long-running family rivalry over the land was the likely culprit, according to many followers. Matt reportedly enraged his children by telling them they couldn't inherit the property and carry on his work. Rather than that, he decided to rent out the big house to clients. Zach and Jeremy, his twin boys, seemed to be very affected by this. Also, Matt wouldn't let his boys reside on the property. Surprisingly, he is currently constructing the house of his dreams to share with Caryn following their nuptials. It had been 5 years, to be precise, that the couple had been planning for this. The Little People Big World fanbase holds the belief that these occurrences have made many family members unhappy with Matt and Caryn's engagement. Evidence supporting this theory abounds on social media. No one, not even his children, congratulated him online, including his ex-wife Amy Roloff and her spouse Chris. Despite the fact that they don't engage with one another on social media, folks still think Matt and Chris are buddies. Matt isn't the only one who viewers are unhappy with. This has led many to assume that the other Roloffs aren't behind the couple. Do you think Amy will be at Matt's wedding? After divorcing, Matt and Amy Roloff have both gone on with their lives. Amy is already married to Chris Marek, and Matt is about to marry Caryn Chandler. The 4 of them are known to spend a lot of time together, according to Little People Big World sources. Nonetheless, there are those who hold the belief that Amy's unease is heightened whenever she is around her ex-husband, who is the biological father of their 4 children. Amy and Chris decided not to invite Matt and Caryn to their 2021 wedding. Fans are now asking whether Matt would ask his ex-girlfriend to his wedding. Viewers think Matt will think twice before inviting Amy to his wedding in 2024. Having said that, he is quite close to Amy's present husband, Chris Marek. They have such an extraordinary relationship that it has been highlighted on the show. Matt and Caryn may invite Amy and Chris, but many think they would still decline. A number of reviewers of the television show Little People Big World criticized Caryn Chandler once more, referring to her as a gold seeker. This weekend, however, a number of TLC fans came to her defense, particularly in light of the fact that social media detractors implied that she simply posts again in order to bolster her reputation as an influencer. Caryn Chandler has not updated her profile page on Instagram several years since the last time she posted. TLC followers may not always be able to view the posts that are posted on her stories, but they do appear on occasion. Over the course of the weekend, she uploaded a group of photographs on stories and captioned them with the phrase, "Life lately, it's been a minute." The message was published in the midst of speculation that Caryn and Matt Roloff had broken up. However, if they did, it would only be for a short period of time. Maybe she just loves the weather in Arizona over the dreary conditions that prevail in Oregon throughout the winter. On the other hand, this is not the first time that supporters of Little People, Big World have described her as a gold digger. It would appear that those who have read Amy Roloff's book are her most vehement detractors. When the stories arrived, they confirmed that Matt Roloff's fiancée is a gold digger, said a critic of the former Little People, Big World cast member. For what reason? At any rate, they voiced their opinions on Reddit, and G. Digger showed some bravery by posting on social media for the first time in what years? I am curious as to whether or not she is attempting to enter the world of influencers. On the other side, there are Little People, Big World supporters who believe that Caryn Chandler does not have to search for gold. Of course, she did receive some income from TLC, but in addition to that, she was the owner of land. According to their assessment, she does not require the funds provided by Matt Roloff. A further advantage is that she has 144,000 followers, which gives her adequate opportunities to become an influencer. In addition, the current rumors that are circulating on social media indicate that a significant number of individuals believe that Matt and Caryn are not even a real relationship, and that they only remain together for the purpose of publicity. Nevertheless, there are some individuals who are not on Team Amy, and they have taken the initiative to protect Caryn. One of your fans wrote, "I live in Arizona. From what I've seen, they do behave in a manner that is consistent with that of a pair. They were seated next to one another at one point, and they were holding hands and sharing the same side during their conversation." The next thing that they noticed was that when they were sighted on the streets of the town, they behaved like a typical actual couple. The number of Little People, Big World fans who advocated in favor of Caryn Chandler increased. Another comment, "Her reputation is not horrible." Here is another one. "What is truly sad is the fact that people on Reddit are making inaccurate allegations and assumptions about her, and they are under the impression that they know everything. It is not unheard of for older individuals to have a lack of obsession with social media, and she is older, in light of the fact that she has no need for the money at all. How did you arrive at the conclusion that the sole reason she posted a picture with her long-term boyfriend was to become social media influencer?"